Sunday nights live on YouTube, both on the HauntingLIVE podcast and also the Divine Oracle podcast, switching each and every week with your hosts, Clairvoyant Trevor and Spiritual Medium Chris. This takes place at 8 o'clock Eastern Standard Time. Take part, get your questions in, absolutely free mini readings. Remember, this is not only on YouTube, both on HauntingLIVE podcast and Divine Oracle podcast.
Alrighty, and we're here right now with actually Clairvoyant Trevor, and Spiritual Medium Chris is actually on the back end right now, maintaining actually everything. Happy July 12th, and happy pretty much middle week of July for everybody. Hopefully you guys are actually doing quite fine. So Trev, how was yesterday for you?
Well, we had quite a busy day yesterday. We were out and about, getting out a little bit away from the city of Kitchener, where we live, and we drove all the way to the coast, which is Ontario, and went to the water for a bit to relax a little bit on a beach for a change, out to the town of Goderich, Ontario, which is about an hour and a half from us. So we drove out to Goderich for the day and relaxed on the beach, then drove back. So
now, I did take you to a beautiful shop actually in Goderich called The Mix, MYX, and it's actually, I think it's 19 Hamilton Street. And you want to sort of explain about your little visit there by any chance?
Well, you know them better than I do.
Okay, right. So yeah, she is a person that is a good friend of mine. She has been actually underneath our podcast actually of Divine Oracle podcast. She is a very sensitive person actually within the spiritual community. And Melba is her name, but yeah, Melba just opened up a brand new shop. She does actually have two other people within the spiritual community there with her. Right now, her husband and her are maintaining the store, and it's the former visitor center of Goderich, Ontario. So we suggest actually for you guys to check out. Now, I'll let you know the grand opening actually of this location will be taking place on the 19th of July. So if you're in Goderich, Ontario, check on out, go on out and take a visit. It'd be wonderful for you guys to go and check out her store. Again, her name is Melba. Really sweetheart of a lady, and yes, great to actually be able to go to her shop yesterday and take Trevor with her, like to her shop. So yes, a lot of great things are happening all together. So anything else that you want to bring forward before we officially do the readings, Trevor?
No, not too much else happening. We will be on live, though, after we do our YouTube show here. And we will be doing our TikTok live at 9 o'clock tonight. So if you want to join us over there, if you don't see us here, and you're more of a follower of us over there, do check us out tonight at 9 o'clock on TikTok. And my channel is the Creepy Dark Political Tarot, and we do a bit of political stuff. And there's lots going on in political this weekend alone, that I want to touch on. So get ready for a good show. And I also do political and personal readings there as well as right now. So.
Yeah. And for those that are interested afterwards with TikTok, the link is right there on the screen. So after at 9 o'clock, you guys can actually be able to go back, even copy that IP address and be able to take part. So yes, we've been promoting big time. I know it's actually the summertime, and thank you very much actually to our wonderful actually sponsor. She has been promoting us quite a bit of locations. She showed me today actually underneath Facebook right where she's been actually posting. So yes, we do say thank you very much actually to her. All right, so not much people so far are actually tuning in. I don't know what's going on, but we have a strong connection tonight. And yeah, so we're actually here. All right. You want to do your general, which is your open?
Yeah, I'll do an opening reading for this week for everybody. If you're not watching live, you can watch it on playback as usual and get your reading for the week anyway. All right. So the way we do things here, if you're new here on the channel and you're just finding our show, I am Clairvoyant Trevor, and this is Haunting Live podcast on YouTube. And we also do another channel, like I said, underneath our TikTok right after this show. So YouTube and TikTok. But for this show, what we do is a 4-card spread, which is the past, present, future, and outcome cards. And I use the Predictions Oracle, which is the Creepy Kids deck right there. So got Creepy Kids on it. It's really kind of cool. Got interesting energy when you try to read. So let's do an opening reading for this week and see what kind of energies we have to start off the show this week for you. So in the past, we have a good card for the past, which is Disappointed Outcome. That's good because it's in the past. It's already happened. It's already been done, and you're over it already. You know what it's about, and you've had something disappointing happen in the past week, which we all usually have. So that's in the past for this week. For the present card, we do have a great card. We have Good Outcome. So Good Outcome is the present card, and that's going to be the card for this week. So that's great to have, which is a good outcome for this week for you, especially after having a disappointing outcome in the past. 2 outcome cards. All right, in the future position, we do have another good card, Celebrate Success. You are going to have good outcome right now, so starting this week, and you're going to celebrate that success coming up a little later on in the future. So enjoy what you have going on this week, because it looks like it's going to be a great week. And let's see what the general outcome is of the whole thing. The outcome card is Commercial Airline. So maybe all that good fortune is going to present itself in the form of a trip of some kind for you. Maybe you're planning a trip already. Maybe you're going to go away on the weekend or something like that when the week's all over. So sounds like a good idea this time of year. Everybody's off on holidays in July. So there you go. There's your opening reading for the week.
All right, all right. So yes, hey Cupid, thanks very much. We did a special shout out to you again, like usual, and
Yes.
great that you're here. I know you're at the laundry facility, but hey, if you want to let actually people know at the laundry facility that we're live, share, let your friends know. Even it'd be great to actually have a little more people popping in. I know that you've been actually promoting us left, right, and center, and we do say thank you very much. And also, I've been doing
Yes.
actually with on our Facebook and everything else. Um, so just good question, Trevor, and this is from Gemini. Um,
Oh, Gemini. Okay.
any messages for her this week?
For sure, Gemini, we can take a look at that for you, see if there's any messages coming through from your spirit guides or your ancestors or anybody else that's trying to reach out to you from the spirit world. Let's take a look and see if there's any messages for Gemini this week. I will just do a quick shuffle here for you and see what the cards have to say for this midweek in July. It's already halfway through, and it should be a good week this week. So I'll do 4 cards and see what Gemini's cards are for this week for her. All right. I have your cards ready here, Gemini. I've done a shuffle and they're on the table ready to go. Let's see what they have to say for you this week. Gemini, in the past position, we do have volcano mountains. So in the past, you've had a bit of volcanic activity, some eruptions happening in your life. Some things that you probably weren't expecting that have happened to you kind of erupted and made themselves known to you in the most recent past. So maybe that's happened to you. Hopefully not. But let's see what the future and present have. In the present card, we do have AI tech. So AI tech just means there's a bunch of technology involved in whatever you're going to be doing this week. So however you deal with what has happened in your past, which is volcanic activity, eruptions happening that you're not expecting, you're going to be using technology in some way to counteract those actions this week and take care of them using technology somehow. So that's either online research or that maybe chatting with somebody, getting some tech support or something like that. So that's going to be what's involved for you for the week. In the future position, just a bit of a warning card, we have pandemic health crisis. So there is possibly some health issues coming up in the future for you, just to be aware of. And those can always creep up. So make sure you're staying healthy. Make sure you're staying on top of doctor's appointments, stuff like that. And just keep an eye out for things in the future. I don't think this card is related to the two that we just drew, so I think this is a separate issue. Okay, but nothing serious. It's just a warning card. But it could be serious, so be cautious because the general outcome card for you is Urgent Act Now. But I think this is relating more to the original cards that we pulled, which is the volcanic mountains, which is something that's been erupting for you lately. You're going to take urgent action overall to make sure things are done right and taken care of. So, not to worry, things are going to be done and taken care of in the whole outcome of things. But there's just a bit of a warning card here, Gemini, with the pandemic health crisis, to keep an eye on your health because there could be some stress involved, is what I'm kind of picking up with your situation. Okay, so just be cautious of that. But overall, you're going to take action and it's going to be taken care of. So there you go.
All right, so from Cupid though, again though, thanks Cupid. It's great to actually have you here every single week.
Yeah.
Cupid actually wants to know basically those, do you see her basically going to Las Vegas anytime soon
Oh,
for work?
for work. Okay. Well, we can take a look at that and see if you have a future trip involved for work, for business, for financial reasons. Let's see if there is a trip for you to Las Vegas.
And she also puts
Is
down,
that
she also puts down or fun, LL.
yes? Always fun. But what I'm picking up is this is something that you are expecting to be happening. So I think it's something that you are looking forward to, something that is maybe already planned, but you're just wanting to check to make sure those plans are going to go through. So there's a shuffle. Let me draw some cards for you, Cupid, and see what is on the table for your work. Is a Las Vegas trip in the future? Your cards are now on the table. Let's see what they have to say. In the past position, we have something I thought was happening here. We have sightings disclosure. So, sightings disclosure just means something was thought of. This was a planned event. So, yes, this was already planned in the past. It has been planned for you directly, and you got your eyes set on this. So the sightings disclosure card is in the past, which means it's already set in motion for you. Okay. In the present, though, maybe a bit of a warning card. It is future time. So this card being here in the present position is kind of worrisome. Maybe there's going to be a bit of delay in getting your trip and everything organized together. I just think it's that. It's going to be more of an organizational delay. So maybe there's a date mess up or you have to change flights or something like that. Or I don't know if you're driving or flying, but I think there's going to be some kind of delay in your present plans to get this whole trip organized, is what I'm kind of picking up. Because of that, in the future, we have military action. This just means by this card, the military part of this card means there's going to be some strong action taken in the future. You are going to make this trip happen no matter what. Come hell or high water, your trip is going to happen because you've already had this planned from the past card that we had, which was sightings disclosure. So you've had this disclosure already set in motion. There's right now some delay in this trip being planned or this trip moving forward, but you're going to take action in the future, not right away, because that delay is still there right now presently. So in the future, maybe later this week, you'll find a solution to get that resolved. Okay. And you're going to find out why, because the general outcome of this one for you, Cupid, is evidence of scandal. You're just going to figure out what happened. Maybe there was a glitch in the system. Maybe there was somebody trying to cause some issues. Maybe there was just a delay that wasn't your fault. Maybe it was nobody's fault. But there's a bit of evidence there somewhere that you're going to find out why that delay happened. And that's what that card indicates. So overall, yeah, your trip is planned. It's there for you. It's already been planned out for you, but there is a bit of delay right now in making sure that trip gets forwarded. But you're going to take action and make sure that that trip does take place. So yes, you are going off to Las Vegas. There might just be a slight delay. I'm picking up maybe about a week or so. Okay, so
Yeah.
there you go.
All right. So she's put sounds. Well, thank you. True story. So yes, yes.
Awesome.
Her and I keep in contact with each other, so it's like gosh, so but yeah, so we're gonna do a special reading actually right now. This is for Melba. Melba is gonna be doing her grand opening actually from the Mix
Yeah.
MYX. She's gonna be doing that on the 19th, and yeah, so Trevor's just gonna just do a quick little reading for her and see how things are gonna go. So pass it over to you.
Yeah, we spoke to Melva there yesterday, and unfortunately she's busy tonight. She said to tune in, so we can definitely do a reading for her and just see how her brand new store location in Goderich, Ontario is going to be this week. She has a big event planned next weekend. The mayor of the city is going to be there to open the store because it's right downtown and everything. So she's got things all set and lined up to do her grand opening, and we, of course, wish her the best of luck with that. But let's do a quick reading for Mava and see what the cards have to say. Okay, in the past position is the card Join Forces. And this is very true for her. Melva has saw opportunity, and in the past, she was able to pick up this location to pursue her dreams, pursue her business. And in order to do that, though, she had to join forces with other people to make it happen. And I believe now she has two other ladies in the store working with her. And one is a psychic medium, and I think the other does some other energy work or something. So she has a couple of people in there helping her out to get her business off the ground, and even the mayor and other people in the city are going to be at her grand opening next weekend, launching it off. So everybody has come together in the past to make this happen. And let's see where we are right now. For Melva, in the future, or sorry, in the present card, we do have one that goes with that. So many people have already come together to help them out, which is her and her husband, to get this store launched in Godrich. And there's going to be so many more people coming to her store. They will have no idea how busy they're going to get. This is the present card. So there's lots of people working to get things done, to make sure things open properly, make sure that the grand opening goes off without a hitch. So, yeah, there's so many people right now making sure things are going smoothly. But in the future, though, she may have bit off a bit more than she can chew, possibly, because we have the card downgraded. She may have put a few things out that she may not be able to handle fully. So maybe she may have to rethink some of her either store design or how business is flowing with other people being in the building. Maybe she just needs to modify some things in the future to make things work properly. That's all this means. It's not a bad card. It just means it's going to be a matter of rethinking things a little bit in the future. And in the whole outcome of things, we have kind of a warning card. It's always hard to start a business, especially a physical one that has a store. So we have society collapse. So society collapse is a general outcome card for this free from Melva. Not a great card, but I think she can overcome this if she follows through with everybody helping her. She has lots of support around her. She has other people in her business that are working with her. So this is just a warning card to make sure that this does not happen. That's what this is there for, is to make sure that basically it doesn't happen and you follow through with the help that you do have. So there you go.
So basically, though, is we are here for entertainment purposes. But yeah, there it seems like though from that last read though, what I was getting from Trevor, things are going to work out quite fine. Um, but yes,
Yeah.
it's a great location. Definitely, it's a great location.
Oh yeah, she's in a perfect location. It was a former visitor center right downtown. So I mean, you can't get any better location than the former visitor center, somewhere that people know what the building used to be. It's historic. It's open to the whole downtown core. Like there'll be people just walking by there, right? So
Yeah. All right. So any question does go, please put a question mark actually at the end. We are here tonight, and join at 9 o'clock again. Though I will be putting the link actually at the end, and it's right where you can find Trevor at 9 o'clock on TikTok. And talking about TikTok, I will be actually on TikTok. This is Spiritual Me and Chris talking. I will be also on TikTok. But again, those underneath both shows, please put a question mark. That way we can actually be able to get things going for you. Keep it.
And thank you everybody for being here tonight. I know it is summer holiday season, so if you're not here this week, we do understand. And hopefully we'll see you in a little bit over on our TikTok page. But you want to do our feature this week?
Yes. So, all right, are we ready? Keep it. We'll be right back after this. All right, and we're back.
Awesome. Okay, so our feature that we like to do here on our show is called Pick a Card. Pick a Card is a feature that we like to do for you guys that watch the show, even if you watch it after playback because you don't have a question during the live stream, is that we draw 4 cards for you, and if you don't have a certain card in mind or a certain question, these cards are for you. You can just pick card number 1, card number 2, or card number 3, and those are your cards for the week. So with that, let's draw these cards out and see what pick a cards we have for you this week. Okay, so if you pick card number 1, we'll start with that and go from there. And we do 3 cards. So if you pick card number 1, we have Shadow Ruler. This card just indicates that there is going to be something ruling over top of you. Either you or the other energy is going to be that energy that's ruling over top of you. So make sure you're the one that is that energy that is the ruler, okay? You don't want to have that shadow ruler being hovering over top of you and doing things to your energy. So just make sure that you're the energy that's being taking control this week. And shadow ruler is card for number 1 this week. Card number 2 this week, we do have New Rules and Policy Law. This is a great card for you this week if you pick this card number 2. This just means there's going to be some new rules that you're going to have to follow, so some changes are coming into play for you this week. There's going to be new laws that you have to follow, and change is always a good thing, right? So you can't stay stale for too long. You need to keep moving. And just watch out for these changes and make sure that you're okay with some new changes coming in this week. So sounds great for you if you pick card number 2. And card number 3 for pick a card this week. If you pick card number 3, we do have the downgraded card. So downgrade just means things are going to change as well for you, but in the opposite direction. This week, they're going to be downgraded a little bit for you. Maybe the energies have been pretty high for you lately. Maybe you felt you're kind of high on the energies this week or last week. This week, those are going to change a little bit. They're going to be a little bit slower for you, and things are going to be a bit easier to manage for you as well this week. So that's what downgraded means. If you've been a bit busy and a bit hectic lately, you'll get a little bit of a break this week. So there's pick a card for this week in July, and thank you for watching.
All right, and we're back again from Pick a Card. Again, notice if you guys have any questions, though, feel free to type them in and also be able to put that question mark at the end. We do have a question that came in just before we did Pick a Card. And if Trevor wants to be able to take that one, I was trying to give Trevor the sign right where the reading was coming from. It starts with V.
Oh, okay, yes. Yeah, sure. We'll take a look at that one next. I think it's Venticle, if I'm pronouncing that right. Venticle. I remember you from before, so thank you for coming back to the show this week. I really appreciate that. And yes, we can take a look at that for you. You are facing some major housing-related legislation related to your home. And we could definitely take a look and see what the cards have to say. Okay. Wondering how you should proceed. All right. Let's shuffle the cards up and see what Pentacles housing issues are going to be. I wonder if the housing issue card is going to show up for this read, because there is a housing card in here. Okay. So
Hey,
1,
Lakeside.
2, 3, 4.
And Lisa's actually on. So welcome, Lisa.
Welcome. Yes, hi. Thank you for joining us this week. All right, Pentacle, we do have your cards ready for you for your question here on the table, ready to go. We will draw 4 cards for you, past, present, future, and outcome, and to see what they have to say, okay? So your past card regarding your housing issues, we do have AI tech. So AI tech to me means that I'm not sure if you are selling your house, which is what I'm kind of picking up. Maybe this is a selling related issue. Maybe you're trying to move, find a better location. Maybe you posted your home on the market already. Uh, Maybe that's why this card has been here, or either that, or maybe you receive some type of news via email or electronic means that you receive some kind of technology intervention regarding your home or your property. Okay, so this just tells me something has already happened to you regarding your home, and that's in the past. In the present position, this is kind of how you're feeling right now. So, how you're feeling card is food shortage. Food shortage in this case is not related to the food part of it, but related to the shortage part of it. You're feeling shortened somehow. You're feeling like you're being left out a little bit. You're feeling kind of like, what's going on here? I don't know what to do with the situation, which is why you kind of asked the question right now. Let's see what the future has to hold for you. In the future position card regarding your housing issue, we have a kind of warning, but not too bad. Prepare to stock up. Prepare to stock up just means to make sure you have all your ducks in a row before you make any major decisions. And anytime there's a housing issue, especially if you're selling your home, if it's already posted on the market, or if you're trying to find a new property, just make sure all your ducks are in a row. Everything is all set nice and legal like. That's what this card is warning you about. Okay, make sure if you have a lawyer involved with a real estate agent, make sure they're doing their job, that kind of thing. Okay. And we kind of have a good card for you in the final outcome position. We have all for money. You're going to be getting some money out of this situation when it's all said and done. So I think what I'm picking up from this is, yes, you are probably trying to sell a home. So my clairvoyant abilities are kind of picking up that it's more of a selling property kind of situation. So you're going to get what you deserve at the whole end of this, because it's all for the money, and you're going to be getting that money in the end. Okay. So yes, I think your solution will resolve itself. It's just telling you to be careful, make sure everything is done legally, make sure your booking agent, or your real estate agent rather, is doing their job properly, or if you have lawyers involved, make sure they're doing their job properly, that kind of thing, because that can always bite you in the end. But yes, I think in the end you're going to be just fine with your money. So
All right. So
there you go.
our next question, Trevor, sorry for cutting in. It's from Diamond
Okay.
altogether. And the question though is, we're actually in need of the husband's car. They want to know basically short form is if things are going to work out. They have the finance there.
Okay. Okay, yeah, I'm just double checking that here. So, welcome, Diamond, to the show. Thank you so much for being here and finding us on live tonight. I appreciate you tuning in. Let me see here. So, yeah, you had a question about your car, I think. Was that correct about the car? Yeah.
Yeah. So basically, though, is we're in need.
Okay, it needs a new engine and other things. Will it be worth it? Sure, let's take a look at that and see if the car repairs are worth getting repaired, or it's worth just crashing it and kind of finding something new, because that's always the hard choice, is finding something new, or getting the old vehicle fixed, right? So I'm going to do your 4 card spread for you, Diamond, and thank you very much for your question. Let's see what the cards have to say about your car, if it's worth being fixed, or should we look for something new? Maybe you can trade it in for something. Okay, in the past, we have a card called Housing Issues. I think maybe in the past, you were focusing more on your housing than the vehicle because there's always things you have to choose between. And in the past, you're maybe focusing more on your home, make sure you have your rent paid or your mortgage paid and all the bills paid. And the car kind of got left behind a little bit. So that's in the past, though, so that's good. In the present position, you are presently assistance help. So you are presently looking for some help in the situation. Obviously, you asked me here live tonight what to do with it. So trying to get some insight, which is great. But I think you can go a little bit further with that help. Maybe you need to check into a loan. Maybe you need to check into some financial help. Or maybe you just need to go to a dealership or something, and maybe they have some suggestions on trade value, stuff like that. Maybe you can get some other financial advice rather than just a loan advice. So there you go. In the present, in the future position, we have uprooted and taken out. So uprooted and taken out just means things are going to be kind of turned upside down to what you're used to. So I think in this situation, I think it's what my energy is picking up clairvoyantly as well is that no, this old vehicle is probably not worth putting a new engine in. So maybe it is better worth looking into seeing what you can do financially into something newer. I'm not going to say a new vehicle, but maybe something new used that you can afford that might be good enough to get you around, that type of thing. So there are different options out there. And we have a great card for you for your outcome diamond. We have Rescue Revised. So you are going to rescue this situation, is what it means. I don't think you're going to be able to rescue the old vehicle, unfortunately. I think that you're going to be looking more forward to maybe seeing what you can do as a different financial option. Maybe you're going to revise that idea of putting a new engine in compared to just getting something that is a little bit better for you. So I think you're going to revisit your thinking process and ditch the old one. That's what I'm picking up, okay? There you go. Thank you very much, Diamond, for your question and for being here tonight on Haunting Live. I appreciate it so much.
All right. We have another question, and it's from Lakeside coming in to you. Should I consider about showing up to the group, or is it all a far, basically a piece of bull?
Okay.
And that's from Lakeside.
All right, Lakeside, welcome to the show. Hopefully you're at a nice lake right now. That would be great. We just were yesterday. We went out to Godrich yesterday for the day and enjoyed the beach and the lake. And we're back here tonight for you guys to do some readings. All right, so Lakeside, should I continue showing up for your group? Okay. Well, hopefully you're not having issues with your group. And we know from our past experiences, groups are not fun all the time, but if they're with the right people, they can be. So let's take a look and see what the cards have to say for that. Okay.
And one little question: it's not for your group, for a group.
Yeah, for a group, yes. Okay. All right, I have your cards on the table here, Lakeside. Let's see what they're saying about your group situation. In the past, we have, unfortunately, some airborne toxins. So there has been some negativity going around in your group in the past. But not to worry because this card is in a past position, okay? So that means it's already happened. Unfortunately, some incident may have happened or occurred already that made you second guess going to the group or being involved in this group somehow. So that card is in the past for you, okay? In the present position, this is more of what you're thinking right now. We have military plane. So whenever military is involved in these cards, on the ones I read here for you, it just means a strong type of action. So military is a strong action, and this is military plane. So right now you are thinking you want to get away fast. You don't want to be there. You don't want to be involved. You've done your bit. and you're thinking that you just want to kind of move on right now. So that is what you're thinking presently. And this one kind of confirms that, because the future card we do have rockets and SpaceX. So rockets and SpaceX card just means that you are going to be launching things off soon. You're going to be taking that thought that you have presently and making it into an action. And yes, you are basically going to be not involved with this group. You're going to be off on your own. You're going to be launching off in some different direction. Okay. And in the final outcome, or just to make sure I can read this one right, we do have compromised outcome. So the compromised position just means that maybe you might feel a bit guilty for doing that, but I think with the other cards, it's going to be the right decision for you. I think that maybe there has been some toxicity going around, some negative energy, maybe some backstabbing, maybe some talking. Something's happened in the past, and maybe you should just continue to keep an eye on that situation. And in the future, was rockets and SpaceX. So you're going to take action and be launching off something different for yourself. So just be aware of that. But I think in the end, you are going to make that decision to walk away and do something different. So whatever that situation was, sorry that happened, but that's what I'm picking up for you clairvoyantly as well. So thank you very much, Lakeside, for being here, and hopefully you're having a great Sunday evening.
All right. Yeah, and Diamond, just to let you know, it's never hurts to just go to the dealership, see what they're willing to offer. Again, those we are here for entertainment purposes. Don't know what's going actually on. It says it's buffing. I don't know why. Everything else shows it's fine. It shows it's buffing on my
It does
side.
that time to time. So
Okay, right. It shows fine on my side. So don't know
okay,
what's going
we're
on.
still okay.
All right. So our next question is coming from mindfulness.
Okay.
And yes, she's mindfulness is hi there. Basically, they're going through a lot actually of dark stuff right now. Healing and letting go of things. Feel stuck actually in the moment due to finance.
Okay.
Do have She wants to know basically those what the cards actually are saying for advice.
Sure, we could definitely take a look and see what the cards have to say. As everybody is aware, these are entertainment purposes only, and we are just reading card energies to see what the cards have to say to give you some advice and maybe how to handle whatever situation it is, such as this one here. And what was the name again?
Or sorry, I just switched screens. So basically, though, that's from mindful.
Mindfulness. Okay.
Yeah.
For mindfulness, let's see what we can draw cards on to see how your situation will pan out for you financially and maybe make you a little bit less worried, hopefully, on the whole thing. So,
yeah. Again, we're sorry if your screen actually froze. Don't know what happened, but
yeah.
we do get that a
No,
little
I
bit.
think we're still fine.
Yeah,
So,
we are still fine. But occasionally it does happen. It's all because it is summertime, and right now we're going through solar flares right now. So
yeah. Okay, so mindfulness, I do have your cards ready for you on the table here. I just adjusted the light, so hopefully it's a little bit better for you for reading when you see the cards. So, in the past position, mindfulness, we have the card taken by force. So, in the past, something changed for you that you weren't kind of ready for. Some changes kind of happened that happened quickly. It was taken forcefully from you, and you kind of weren't ready for that situation that you find yourself in now. So, but this has already happened, so you know the situation because you're in it already, and it's in the past. So let's see what the future cards and present have to say as well. In the present situation, we do have Uprising Rebellion. So we have Uprising Rebellion right now in the present. That means you are fighting the situation. You are raising your fist and making things happen. You're making sure that your situation doesn't get out of control, and you're in charge of making sure that the uprising continues, because that's what's happening right now with you. But in the future position, we do have fake news. So some news is going to come along for you in the future about this situation, and I think it was financial. So just be kind of cautious about help coming along. Make sure you check into everything that is being offered to you, and make sure that everything is legal and legit. Okay, because there is fake things out there. There's fake offers. There's fake news. There's that kind of stuff. So you just always got to double check the sources of where things come from. Okay, so if it's a bank institution, you know something is probably on the up and up, but just make sure the person you're dealing with knows what they're doing and that kind of thing, what their background is. Okay, make sure they're suitable for whatever solution or financial situation you're finding yourself in presently. It's just more of a warning card. Okay, a bit more. And in your final outcome of this one, mindfulness, we do have the tsunami rising water. So, tsunami rising water and the outcome just kind of indicates that you're going to kind of feel overwhelmed about the whole situation, which I think is just a general feeling for you right now. Usually we get the general feeling cards in the present, but I think this is a general feeling for you for the outcome in this read. Okay. You are just going to kind of feel overwhelmed about the whole situation. Um, you're going to have some fake news thrown at you, but it's just a warning card. So it's just a warning to make sure that you understand that to double check things, make sure things are on the up and up before you make any major life decisions. Okay. And yeah, it might be stressful for you throughout the whole situation, but I feel that you're going to make it through just fine. And you're just going to have to double check things as they come in. So, say you're looking for some legal help, some financial help, just make sure that you double check where those sources are coming from before you make any decisions at all. Okay, that's kind of what the energies are reading, but it's also picking up that you kind of are stressed out about it at this time. Just take it step by step, day by day, and make sure that T's are dotted and I's are crossed and everything is on the up and up before any decisions are made. Okay, those are my advice for you as a clairvoyant as well. But these are entertainment only, so thank you for your question, and hopefully that was some helpful insight for you.
Alrighty, so we do have some people coming in right now.
Great.
Michelle is actually here.
Hi, Michelle.
So, hi, curious if you see any new people or financial opportunities coming in for her.
Okay.
Thank you very much and bless you.
And that's for Michelle.
Yeah.
All right. For sure, Michelle. Let's take a look and see if there's anybody coming for you into your life or any new financial opportunities opening up for you. Definitely take a look and see what the cards have to say. Okay, so we have the cards on the table ready to go. We have the 4 cards, and in the past position, Michelle, we do have prepare to stock up. You're covered already. You know what you're doing in both of these situations, so not to worry about the future. I don't think, because you are used to dealing with these situations both in the past. You know how to attract the person that you're attracted to and what to do in that situation. You also know what to do financially with your books and making sure you have your budget all in hand. So that's in the past position. Starting off good. In the present position, I think you're more focused right now on your financial part of things, which is indicated by this card, all for money. So, all for money is in your present position. And that just indicates you're focused right now on your money, your financial, making sure all that is straightened out. And if somebody as a individual comes into your life, you're kind of like, okay, whatever. If it happens type of thing. But I think right now you're more focused on your financial side of things. In the future position, you're going to be spreading things out a little bit, though. We have worldwide Earth. You're going to be looking all over the place, I think, once you get your financial things sorted out. Maybe you're going to be going away a little bit. Maybe you're going to be on a trip. Maybe you're just going to be going out there to parties or stuff like that to find somebody, because you're going to be hitting around a little bit trying to find a person. So financial first and then love interest. But we have a good card for you in the final outcome position. We do have uprooted and taken out. So uprooted just means things are going to be changing for you. So that's a great card to have in the outcome because you're looking for somebody, you're also looking for financial. So you have a good head on your shoulders because you're looking after your financial first. Then you're going to change things around and make sure you find that other person for yourself. So that is what the cards are saying for you. And thank you very much for your question.
All right, so we're gonna be doing pretty much close to a wrap up show of the show.
Okay.
We're gonna get one more question actually in if anybody is watching right now, if you want to be able to get the last question in, and then Trevor's gonna do the final closing card reading. Again, let's check him out actually on TikTok. I've actually just posted the link for TikTok for him. Right here underneath Haunting Live podcast, she show. But yes, if there's anybody else with a final question, if not, Trevor will actually do the final close for this week, the 12th all the way to the 18th of July. And happy early birthday to Spiritual Medium Chris, which is myself. I will be live this coming this coming Sunday night, which will be on the 19th, unless if I'm actually gone up to Goderich to the grand opening altogether. So the following week after that, though, which is the weekend of the 25th, 26th, we will not be here. We will be taking a little bit break. We will be in Toronto. So yes, that's just to let you guys know, the weekend of the 25th, 29th. So not 25th, 26th, sorry, on that. Yeah. We will be actually on a little bit of summer break. So wait for us for the following week after.
Yeah, so if you want any more readings tonight from me, Clairvoyant Trevor, this is your last chance for a couple weeks to get a question in. Or you can tune in, like Chris said, to TikTok right after this at 9 o'clock underneath Creepy Dark Political Tarot, which is my TikTok channel, doing political first and then personal reads after for about an hour. So join me over there if you don't have a question here. But I don't think there's any other new questions. I'd like to thank everybody so much for being here tonight. Wonderful questions from all of you. Thank you for taking your time out on this wonderful summer weekend. I know you guys are usually busy, but thank you for being here with us for a little bit. And yeah, let's do a closed reading for you for this week on July the 12th. See what's coming up for the final energies of this week for everybody. But again, thank you so much for following Haunting Live. If you want more, you can check us out underneath our YouTube channel here, or watch our TikTok shows as well, or even our Podbean episodes that we have edited up on our Podbean show as well. So, which is our main podcast, so which is Haunting Live podcast. Okay, so final read for this week for July 12th. Let's get into it here. We have in the past joining forces. In the past, maybe this past week, you've been doing things with other people. You've been out with family for the summer holidays. You've been planning holiday trips. You've been going out to the beach with your friends, hanging out with the summer. It is summer already, so this is in the past. You joined forces with some people already this past week, okay? So that's in the past. In the present card, you still feel like doing that because we have urgent act now. You feel like you still want that summer feeling to continue right now into the end of this weekend, into the week. Well, most people have to start work on Monday, so that is going to come to an end, unfortunately, for most people. Enjoy the rest of this Sunday evening in this beautiful summer weather here tonight, presently. In the future card, we do have cyber attack. So cyber attack just means that there's going to be some energy coming at you you might not be ready for this week, so be cautious about that. It might be online as well, so just be kind of cautious about the energies floating around out there this coming week, and prepare for the upcoming work week as well. Okay, and just keep an eye on the news because the whole outcome of this is mainstream news. We're going to hear some news this week about something. What is that going to be? We had some pretty big shocking news in political field this weekend, actually, last night, when the senators passed away in the U.S. So that was interesting. Is somebody else going to pass away that we're kind of hoping happens? There's mainstream news happening this week, so watch out for that. But that's your read for the closing this week. Again, thanks to everybody for being here this week. I really appreciate you taking your time out of your summer to join us for our readings that we do here Sunday evenings. We're here every Sunday evening on Haunting Live and every other Sunday on Divine Oracle podcast with medium Chris here. So We're back next week, and then, like you said, we're taking a week off after that. So we'll be back after 3 weeks from now. So with a regular show.
Don't forget to check out at 9 o'clock Eastern Standard Time with creepy, dark, political tarot card readings. This is with Trevor, actually readings right on TikTok, and also yours truly, Spiritual Me and Chris of Divine Oracle Podcast. For you to be able to take part, absolutely free. Send in your questions, and don't forget the question mark.
Sit back and listen to Divine Oracle Podcast, only on Podbeam. Right where your host, Jillian, and psychic me brother Chris sit down and discuss a lot of great spiritual topics, even interview a lot of people within the spiritual community. You can find us underneath Divine Oracle Podcast on Podbeam.